Well, here's a video of cutting sorghum. This stuff is unbelievable. I stopped in this spot because honestly it's one of the shortest spots in the field, and I feel okay to stop here and so I can start going again. Seems to be crimping it fairly decent. I'll go walk and show you a better spot. Here it's probably 4 foot, I'd say. This is, like I said, probably the shortest spot in the field. This stuff is unbelievable. And I know I'm a little late cutting it. I'm gonna lose some feed quality. But I had some second cutting to do. I mean, down over here is probably one of the best parts of the field, or on the other side too, where it's real thick. You can really see it. It's really really crimping the heck out of it. And I got double steel crimper rolls on that Macdon, so that could be why she's crimping it so good. I tightened it down too a little bit. This here is, see, I mean, look at it. I'm gonna run my knives on my baler anyways, but it's chewing it up pretty good. I'm 6'4", and that stuff is, I would say this is all of 8 foot, 9 foot maybe. I mean, just holy jumping. There's gonna be some feed here. There's only 3 acres here. I'll make a video on round baling it too. Plan is to leave this lay until hopefully Saturday. Bail it up Saturday. There's a chance of rain Saturday evening, so I gotta see what time. I might have to bail it late Friday night or Friday evening. But this stuff is just ridiculous. The outside row, because it's so tall, I went backwards driving this way. I'm gonna cut the whole field, I think, and then come back and cut it just so I can see what I'm doing. It almost smells like corn silage cutting it too. I mean, this is, and it's just as tall as this is over there too, on the other side of this tree line. Like I said, I'm 6'4", or so, 6'2", and I put my hand in the air, and I would say this stuff is 8 foot tall, probably all the way through here, this whole valley all the way up through. So I know I'm gonna lose some feed quality because it is so tall, but I wanted to cut it sooner. But I had second cutting, which if you watch the videos, I had videos of that. Had some nice, really nice second cutting to cut at home, on my fields at home. I'm right behind my house, basically just through the woods. That second cutting, there's 10 acres there. I got 723 square bales off it, and I still have probably 2 to 3 round bales I got to roll up. We ran out of wagons, so I'm gonna just round bale the rest. Today is August 12th, Tuesday. Like I said, I plan on baling this hopefully Saturday, if not Friday evening. Wet, obviously, wrap it. This was planted June 16th, I do believe. So it's been down. It's definitely time to cut. I think they say every 40 days. I know I'm past that, but the other field that I have, I gotta go check. I was checking this field up in the corner, well, you can't hardly see it, way over there where the road comes in. And I knew it was getting tall. Over there, I figured it was about 5 foot tall, but I started cutting, come back here, and my holy jumping. So this is ain't much else I can really do with this field back here. I'm gonna maybe put peas and oats in here, but it's all surrounded by woods. The deer would tear it up. But with sorghum, they don't touch it. They might bed in it, but and the size of the stalks too is what I like. It's not real crazy big. Pretty small. That one's a little bigger there, but this is Lacrosse BMR quick dry sorghum. I do have some other regular run-of-the-mill sorghum, not BMR, and in the other field that's side by side with this stuff that's the BMR, and honestly I don't see much of a difference. Now this field wasn't even fertilized at all, just cow manure. Cow manure was the only thing I put on this field. So it definitely took off, that's for sure. I mean, we have had a good year for it. We have been getting the moisture, but this is really sandy soil back here. So, like I said, this was planted June 16th, I do believe it was. And I'm running first gear about 2 miles an hour. 2 miles an hour. I might be able to speed it up, but everything's working good. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So, alrighty. Well, I'll figured I'd show you guys what I'm doing and show you the sorghum, and I'll get back to cutting. I'm gonna be here a little while. For 3 acres, it's gonna take me a while to cut. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later. First field of sorghum is cut. I like the tonnage that I cut, that's for sure. These crimpers seem to be crimping it pretty good. Right through this area here is kind of short and it's got some grass in it. This was a soddy part of the field. I just never could get it to bust up. You can see the grass in it kind of, which is all right. That'll just make feed. Better parts are up over on that whole side basically, and this whole side here. Most part it was all pretty good, better than I thought. I got in the video there. I got a couple videos, short videos of cutting it. Some parts like were probably 8 foot tall. I gotta go today and check the other sorghum field. It seemed to crimp it pretty good. So we'll see how it does. I'm hoping Friday evening or Saturday to bale it. And we've been getting sprinkles. So today, like right now, it's just sprinkling. Haybine did good. The MacDon 4000 and the Alice Chalmers 170 cut it good. Only problems I had was the last outside round. The other video, earlier in the video I'll show, I left the outside round for last in case I hit anything or had any problems. At least the whole field would be done. And it had a few issues picking up that stuff that was down that was really thick. I had to work the clutch on it, and that 170 is nice because it's got a hand clutch, so it's nice and easy. There's a couple, like I missed a corner there. I'll go knock that down. On the outside, I pretty much got, there's a few spots on the corners I missed, but I'm not going to worry about that because I don't want to get too close to the edge. Because when I planted this, I planted right to the edge of the field, and there are a few stumps that are close to the edges and stuff. So I don't want to get into anything. So next year I'll hopefully clear it back some more. But so far I'm happy with it. If I can get it to dry, if it quits sprinkling on and off today. I knew it needed to be cut. I didn't think it was as tall as it was. I better go check my other field, and I better go walk it a little better than I did this one. I just would check the one's easiest spot to get to, and I better go actually walk the field. I don't think it's as tall, but a couple spots here I missed. I noticed on the haybine though, I got one arm on the one side that sticks out to gather the hay and stuff into the cutter bar, and I don't know if it was because it was so thick that would sometimes, and it's pretty sandy, it would get bunched up with sorghum on the end there, and then I'd get some of this here where it would knock it down a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. But you can see it chewed it, them crimper rolls chewed it up pretty good. I mean, them are steel on steel crimpers. That's what I like about the MacDons. So hopefully that'll help dry. Like here's a spot where it came off. It was building up on that arm that gathers it into the cutter bar. And this is all came off right here. And you can see how tall that stuff is. It's just lots of feed. 3 acres here, so we'll see how many bales I get off it. It's going to be quite a few, I have a feeling. So far I'm happy with it. See how the dry down goes. See how the cattle like it. I'd like to cut it shorter, I think. Thinking up around about waist high would be nice. I can move a little faster. I think I'd have better feed quality. But I know nothing about sorghum, so maybe the feed quality would be pretty decent. Everything I've read, it starts dropping feed quality when it gets that tall. How much, I don't know. But I've heard if you cut it about 40 inches, you can get dang near 80% feed quality of corn silage. So second cutting, I'm definitely going to try and cut a little earlier, especially if there's any chance of frost coming. So I'll go check the other field. That field I'm going to drop sooner or shorter than this one. I knew this was getting away from me, but like I said, excuses, I guess everyone's got them, but I put up some beautiful second cutting, so I'm not too worried about it. We got a nice breeze, that'll help. That's the other reason why I want to lay. I'd like to leave this lay until Saturday, because it's all surrounded by woods. So I'm not going to get a whole lot of wind unless it's real breezy like it is today. Sun, I'm not going to get a whole lot either. So it's going to take longer drying, I have a feeling. So alrighty, well, I'll make a video of baling it, and we'll see how many bales we get off here. It'll be interesting to see. If you guys like the videos, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to get notifications when I post videos. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later.